Welcome back all, and we are here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix here in Brazil. It's a very, very iconic circuit. It's an all-time classic, and it brings for some brilliant racing as well. It's a dry race today, and let's take you through what all the corners and the track is looking like for today's Grand Prix. Well, it's an anti-clockwise circuit, one of the few anti-clockwise circuits, 2 DRS zones, 2 detection points, and a lot of elevation change through Sector 1 and Sector 2. And the whole of Sector 3 is flat out, which leads for a lot of overtaking opportunities into Turn 1 and through Turn 2. So after a good qualifying session, let's take you through what the grid looks like today for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Your boy storming to yet another pole position here, ahead of Esteo in the Porsche and Namzar over in the Mercedes down in P3. Dewald, his teammate, in P5. Not the best qualifying session from him, but rounding out the top 10 is Nubert Nunes, the other Porsche car. Dewald could seal the championship today if he wins the Grand Prix and your boy finishes a bit further down, but there has been news that there could be double points in the last race, so this championship fight is certainly not over. Now we're revving up to the 5 bright little red lights here in Sao Paulo, and the Brazilian Grand Prix is underway. Your boy off to a perfect start there, already trying to break away there as Vesteo into turn 1. He's going to have to defend from a Mercedes even. Zanchi causing a collision further back. There's yellows in Sector 1, everyone going very slowly. Teminolo at the back of the grid now. It looked like there's a bit of an incident back there, but leading this one is your boy to almost half a second now to Vesteo in P2. Namzar trying to claw back some positions from P3, but your boy leads. Zanchi now looking to take P11 from Safraz all the way around the outside. He's squeezing by. What an overtake from the Brazilian at his home Grand Prix. You can hear the crowd roaring from that overtake, and a special helmet as well. And Safraz left speechless at that. And further behind is Yucatan, also trying to make a move on the Aston Martin, but Seb is able to cover that one off. Vesteo trying to re-overtake Namzar here as they make their way into the deep, twisty section of Sector 2. He goes to the inside, almost forcing Namzar off the track. He's trying to hold it around the outside there, but he's just not able to. Namzar putting up some good defense. He tries around the outside, but Namzar defends it well. Looks like Skittles is into the pit lane very early once again. BMW have always tried that very aggressive undercut with him, but I guess today it's because he has a front wing damage, so he has to change that. He's gone into another set of the soft tyres, looking to set a very good middle stint. Well, Vesteo was attacking one Mercedes earlier, but now he's having to defend from another as Dewald's putting immense pressure on the Porsche here as they make their way down to Sector 3 as they go into the final real corner for a Formula 1 car. And Dewald on the straight, he moves over to the inside line, trying to get the move on Vesteo, and he does it very, very effortlessly. Vesteo going a bit slowly now. It looks like he's coming into the pit lane, and he's going to go for a bit of an undercut on the cars ahead, that being Namzar and Dewald, as your boy has broken away over 6 seconds now, and Sonofu, he will pass him and maybe have to pit very soon on his tyres as well. Skittles has been trying to make these soft tyres work for a while now, trying to just move past the slower cars, but they're boxing him in. He's not able to move anywhere on the track. It's the Ferrari and the Aston Martin both taking up the full length of that tarmac, and he gets the move past one, and he's going to try and maybe get past to the Ferrari there into the final corner. And there's another car into the pits, is Somerfu. He's gone onto the hard tyres. That will probably get him to the end of the race as he pits on lap 13, and looking also to get the undercut on Namzar and Dewald up ahead, as Skittles are only just arriving at the final corner, so that means he will not get a sufficient undercut on Somerfu up ahead as Grace Hunter tries to hold it around the outside, but it's to no avail, and Namzar up in P2. Well, it seems like Namzar has been told to box because he's going to peel right into the pit lane and put on a fresh set of the slick tyres here as your boy continues to stay out. He is going to go for another set of the mediums, Namzar, and it looks like Dewald has also stayed out because he passes his teammate on the straight. And will we see Somerfu and further back maybe even Vesteo get the undercut on them, as Harrison, who stays out here, goes up into P3. Namzar just exiting the pit lane, and Vesteo into turn 1, Summerfoot into turn 1, and Namzar just behind them. But Nunes trying to make the move on the inside, almost touching wheels there, but Namzar breaks away with the extra grip, and he's got a bit of work to do to catch up to Summerfoot. Through the straight they go, and it's going to be Namzar right behind these two, trying to make a move, swerving around the track, and it's going to be a move down the inside. They simultaneously make the move on the Porsche, and it looks like Namzar will have the overspeed and try and move to the inside and get the move done on the McLaren as well, and he's got ahead even before they get to the next corner of the DRS zone. And next up is Harrison in the Ford Performance, filling in for HLP, who has left the league, but he's going down the inside here at the next corner into this sector 2 section. What a move it is from Namzar. He really wants this championship, but it seems to be falling away with Delwald up in P2. Summerfoot's going to try and put the pressure on him next. He's not been able to take it around the outside there. He's going to go to the outside once again. Vesteo looks to be following him through and into the next corner, the final real corner. He's still not able to make the move. Harrison defending. He does not want to give up this P4 spot. He already gave up P3, and he holds it very well on the inside. He retains that P4 position. It's still lap 25 now, and Delwald's still out on those tyres. He's been overtaken by his teammate already, and as they approach lap 25 for Delwald, looks like he's going to be slowing up and coming into the pit lane, as Summerfoot just about passes him on the straight before he comes in. Delwald, I'm not sure what tyres he's going on to. He's going to the soft tyres, which might not even be able to take him to the end of the race. The tyre wear here is exceptionally high with all the elevation change and the long straights, so it could be hard. He's got to nurse the tyres till the end and hopefully secure the championship today. And exactly a lap later, your boy is also into the pit lane. He goes for the medium tyres, which probably would be the smarter choice, as they are probably going to take him to the end of the race now, as Summerfoot onto the straight passes him, and Delwald is still back there in P9, which is looking not quite good for the championship standings. As it is, he will still lead after this race no matter what, however. Your boy trying to make a move on his teammate here, but Summerfoot defending the inside. He will not make it easy for the Frenchman as they head down into sector 3 now. You're on the inside trying to make the dive bomb into the final corner, but it's not able to. He's a bit too far back and onto the straight. He will already be shifting over to the inside line and trying to get ahead even before they get to the DRS zone, and he has done that. He's ahead and he's up into P2, and now there's a move going on further back. Nunes trying it around the outside. He's been forced onto the tarmac there, onto the track limits point, but he gets it around the outside there, going for the switchback, and what a move it is from Nunes. That's a very good overtake from the Porsche. Lap 33 now, and Vesteo has some defending to do. This time it's again from Delwald, but he dives it down the inside at turn 1 and takes it through, swooping it around turn 2. Vesteo will have the DRS, but Delwald just fades away into the distance. Well, Namzar will get us started on this final lap. He's got a lapped car, that being, I think, Yucatan in behind him, but your boy, he is just over a second behind him and Yucatan in the lapped car. But could we see a last lap overtake for your boy? He has the fresher tyres, but Namzar has the advantage. Your boy moving his way past, setting the fastest sector 1 time. He's really gaining in on Namzar, corner by corner, straight by straight. He's really closing up almost under a second now into sector 2. And it's 5/10 the gap now. Namzar, he'll be shaking his boots, looking in his mirrors ever so often, trying to see how close the Frenchman is getting to him. And as he's going to this final straight before sector 3, it looks like your boy is right behind him. But Namzar, can he hold on this final lap through these final corners? He's going to pull over to the inside. They're going to be side by side, wheel to wheel, as they make their way into the final straight. And it looks like your boy just gets it on the final lap. What a win for your boy. He overtakes Namzar in literally the dying moments here of this lap. And that is crucial in getting ahead of Namzar and staying ahead in P2 in the championship.